Who is insulting the new intro, the starting soon thing? Who just said that there? Foot jelly. You absolute bastard. I'll have you know, my 7-year-old, very impressed. Very, very impressed with my work and effort. Thank you, Paco. I was also happy with it. You get annoying. You get annoying, Panda. No, to be fair, I fully understand that the same music over and over again probably isn't the best thing. But listen, we're learning. I made all that myself, right? And I am a fossil, as Maniacs just said. So for me, it's growth and improvement. So everyone could just leave me alone. Who we got anyway? Matt, Alice, Foot, Matt, Panda, Tixie, hey Tixie, Motty, Boke, and Pac-Man. It is hard to impress a 7-year-old. However, my 7-year-old is like the biggest hype man in the world. Admittedly, it's normally for my wife, who apparently can never do anything wrong. But my wife is away, so therefore I am now the absolute hot shit in his eyes because he wants to get stuff. So that's just how it is. Cobalt, hey man. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's one of those things. But I wouldn't change it. Bless his heart. He's a cute kid. Pavel, my man, how are you doing? So, today we're going to get all set for Star Expedition. We're going to get rid of our Maria. We've already taken off the Star Soul. We're going to put or build back Aspen and then go from there. We've got the skin for Olivia because we finally sorted that out. Oops. We've already got the homes sorted for that. I've been trying to find myself a really good Queen copy, but I haven't been happy with the prices. I didn't know if that's because Star Expedition was just arriving, but there's some pretty like mid copies that I just don't want to pay for. But then I also don't know what's overpriced and what's reasonable, right? I think maybe I'm getting too hung up on the attack because obviously I want the boost to Aspen, but primarily it's all about the HP and the speed, right? I'm not too worried about the rolls, the substats. I can figure that out myself, but yeah. There he is. Hey, Zarin, how are you, man? So yeah, we've got some things we're going to figure out today. We've obviously got some more bits of the event as well. I've signed up for Ace Championships. Ace War. That one. I've never taken part before. I've no idea what I'm going to do. There's only 21 people participating in the guild. So let me just say, right now, to everyone, if you are in the guild and you have not yet signed up, if you are not yet a participant, please participate. It might also be that some of you can't. Same as like my alt account. Maybe you just didn't have enough of the, whatever these are called, which is fine. I presume that we're going to get enough this time round to be able to do it next time. I don't even know what the rewards are. Oh, it's just Ace tickets. So we have to do well in Guild War. Yeah, actually, so we'll be fine for next time as well. Yeah, this time I think we've just got a couple of new people, so we'll just have to see. Mirage Shark Cannon Shell. Sounds amazing. Pac-Man, did you have enough of these? You should have. I don't know why you wouldn't have. Look at Chaos at the top there. That's our man, Ali. That is our man, Ali. Hey, Brian. How you doing? I know. It's fantastic. Looking forward to it. Obviously, we've taken a bit of a hit losing He Who Shall Not Be Named. But we've also then brought on Ben and Motti and Jefe, etc. I got rid of my free-to-play account and brought on my other alt, so therefore I should be able to do the islands. So actually, we're probably not too much worse off, if not actually probably better than last time. So we'll see. Zagon, Lavender, Goosk. Goosk, do you know what's weird, right? Goosk. I don't think I've ever seen you talk in chat. And yet, when Ali used to be in stream and he used to give out gifted subs, you always used to get them. And I always used to say, there he is. Unless it's someone different, but I'm pretty sure it was your name. But yeah. Oh, mate, Brian, listen. We are stacked, right? I'm not saying TK should be worried, but TS should be quivering in their booties. Them and Myrtle. They're the targets, right? They're the targets. That's really it. Dr. Smarts. Another new name. Oh, it's so cool to see some new names. It's cool to see new names. But yeah, Arctis has a has a fat Aspen. So that's cool. Yo, Gusk, you don't have to speak in chat, dude. You're absolutely fine. Crexby, hey, bud. BJ, nice to see you, man. Yeah, I think this time it will be because, to be fair, for obvious and various reasons, the build-up to Star Expedition has been a little bit curtailed, right? Because of things my end. But Lucky Dusk and Twins have fucking absolutely stepped up and they're trying to arrange stuff. So absolute massive W to those three because yeah, I think we're in a better spot now. As long as we get the islands done, we should therefore do better than last time because that was abysmal, and we'll just have to see. Yeah, yeah. If we'd still had that account, then we'd have been fine. But obviously, that's been sold. So, Yarev, nice to see you, man. Oh, Pavel, let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about Book 3 of the Grim. That's fine, man. Mem, how you doing, dude? But no, so it's going well, and I'm happy. By the way, can I just ask you a question? This is going to sound like the most newbie question in the world, right? How is it that you guys have like 700 million attack heroes? Like, where are you getting 700 million attack from? I don't get it. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Yo, Brian, you're a noob. I'm joking. That's where I am as well. Grim. But I don't get it because my Grim. Ah, right. It's the liberation percentage as well. But it just seems bizarre. Soul power, yeah, and awakens, I suppose, make it so it all adds up, doesn't it? No, Eloise is not the meta first E5. She hasn't been for about 6 months. She sure as hell isn't now the meta first E5, the meta choice. Absolutely not. Hey Sandy, how are you? Star Souls. Oh, Star Souls. Okay, yeah, I regret asking because it's all so obvious now it's being said. Rip Eloise. I don't think she's been the most meta for a long time, but yeah. Listen, I've been an official Eloise hater for over a year now. And I am happy that it's coming full circle, but yeah. And there's just no need for it. I mean, we're not going to get into that because, to be fair, loads of the people that don't want to hear about early game stuff. But yeah, that's facts, absolutely mad facts, and I would fight on that hill till I died. One of the very few things I'd fight to die for in this game, but we've located one of them for sure. Oh, by the way, right, just put my mind at ease, please. Put my mind at ease. If I do this, I still keep my copy of Maria. She just becomes an E5 hero, right? Am I correct in saying that? Yes, Crexby. Perfect. Yeah. Don't know what happened. I have to put all this back on him. That's fine. Listen. That's fine. We can manage this, right? We can manage this for sure. I did some hammers on him, and it didn't go very well. I did manage to get a Giant Killer Defier, but I had a Giant Killer Defier crit, and so I wanted to get rid of the crit. So now I have a Giant Killer Defier control immunity, which I don't actually think's bad, but obviously it's not like amazing, right? I didn't know if that was silly exchanging or not, but I did. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, nice, Arctis. Nice. Do you know what? Dragon Slayer, funny enough, now it's irrelevant, right? Dragon Slayer, whilst Garuda was still kind of viable up until really the new newbie growth plan, Dragon Slayer was viable because he attacks like 5 enemies. So Garuda does follow-up attack on 5 enemies, which is actually really useful. But that's a bit more on the niche side of things. Obviously, as a hero, he's rubbish. But yeah. Perfect, Brian. Perfect. Oh, Lucky, how you doing, man? I've already shouted you out and thanked you and the twins for helping out with Star Expedition. I say helping out for arranging Star Expedition. I appreciate you very much, Lee. Unichad Lucky Cat is super good, not meta combo. Listen, let me make a point. Unimax and anything or anyone is super good non-meta combo. I think Unimax should be better, personally. But I'm not here to argue that point, even though it's 100% correct. Per se. Unimax is so cool, bro. You know, and I think it's weird, right? Obviously, I am doing the right thing. I've just gone into autopilot. Yes, I am definitely doing the right thing because we need to take Aspen up to Nirvana. Yeah. I think it's cool. Like we've seen with the Artifact and with Umbreon that they're obviously trying something different because they're running out of options, right? There's only so many heroes and so many artifacts you can make, and so they're trying something different. And I'm interested to see like how it pans out. Because like Unimax, for instance, super unique hero. There is a fun fact with him, which I'm not going to talk about right now, because that's going to play into something else that we're going to talk about later on today. In fact, fuck that. Let's talk about it now. Rake was on stream the other day, and he was absolutely gassing me up because he knows I'm amazing, right? And someone said, we should do a stream together. I think it might have been Will. And Will was obviously just joking, trying to get a clip out of it, right? A clip. And Rake said no, because we haven't done anything together and and it'd be weird. I actually don't think you could do a duo stream on a game like Idle Heroes, other than it being like a Q&A. But what's funny is the night before that happened, which was Friday, I was halfway through writing out a message to Rake and I completely chicken shitted out of it. And then after seeing that, someone sent me that of him saying that. I was like, oh, I sense an opportunity here. So I messaged Rake. And I said, Rake, I've had an idea for a few weeks. Are you interested, potentially? Bear in mind, nothing's confirmed. I used to play Clash Royale, and there was a guy that used to make content called Clash with Ash. And I liked Clash with Ash. And what he did at some point was he started interviewing players. And then lots of them players, to be fair, went on to do content, right? But I used to find it really interesting because you don't really see that side of it. So I said to Rake, would you want to be a guest? Because he would be ideal, right? Because no one really talks about themselves for obvious reasons. So I could ask him questions. And I think that'd be really fun. Oh, it's snowing. Hey, Snow, how you doing? So I think that would be really fun. Oh, you said this, Snow. Nice. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. And it's not just Rake. There's a couple other people that I was going to ask. And I think that'd be a nice little mini series, 3 or 4. Hey, Jord. And just to see kind of how it went about. Because I think I get on with Rake, and I think that it wouldn't be awkward trying to do it because I've never interviewed anyone. The other obvious person who's not allowed to say no, to be fair, is Will. Will would have to say yes to me. I'd just wear him down until he said yes. And they're trying to find like a third and fourth person. 2:40 a.m. Why are you at work at 2:40 a.m.? So there's a couple of other people I'd need to ask, because to do a series you'd have to have 3 or 4 at least, right? And I think I'd start it off, obviously, one, it's got to be people that I know. No, sorry, it's got to be people that you guys know. Otherwise, it's not fun just listening to a random person, right? And then second, it's got to be someone that I really know, because I've got to feel comfortable talking to them for like 2 hours. And they've got to feel comfortable talking to me. Get Barry and MK. Listen, Barry would be like the golden goose. I've never ever spoken to Barry, and you would never have ever caught me saying a negative word about him because I respect what he's had to do. So yeah, I think Barry would be amazing. But I feel like, for instance, someone like Barry would probably look at it and think it's like going to be like a gotcha kind of thing, which definitely wouldn't be. But yeah, so I think that could do. I could. Shout out to Paco for helping you out on your account, BJ. Nice, Pac, man. Nice. Ask Wrath. Wrath doesn't get back to my DMs. I've sent Wrath DMs before. Normally just saying hi. And he's never... I don't blame him. He doesn't know who I am, right? That's a lie. He does. But we don't, know each other. So, yeah, I don't think that would happen. That'd be great, though. That'd be great to interview someone like Wrath. Because I've obviously known of Wrath, not know him, but I've known of Wrath for a long time. So, yeah, that'd be super fun. But the thing is, with something like that, right, he would be getting no tangible benefit from it. So almost like, why would he bother doing it? Do you know what I mean? So that's where it's like a tricky one, I think. Whereas I think someone like... Oh, this is going fucking abysmally. I said someone like the others, I think it would just be interesting. Why is it now I'm getting speed chucked at me? Do you know what I mean? That's crazy work. Drake. We love a bit of Drake. Let's do that. Let's put his Star Soul on him. I get so confused by this screen. The one thing I won't be doing is asking Will for his help with Star Souls ever again. I have nightmares about that. And he still to this day maintains that it wasn't his fault. And I fucking tell you now, it was his fault. Absolutely was his fault. So confusing. Almost. Arctis. Barry's a decent chap. I don't get all the hate. I don't understand it. It to me, it's not even logical. People didn't like him because he did too much content, and then now they hate him because he's not doing content. And I just fuck off. Just leave the guy alone. He made content for like 7 years on a game, and he may or may not enjoy the game anymore. You can't force yourself to do it. And the problem is with a game like Idle Heroes, how can you make content on it if you don't enjoy it? Like, because it's very difficult to make content anyway, right? Like this stream, I'm going to be building Aspen and stuff like that. Like, it's not, it's mainly just the chatting thing, right? Very difficult. It's the fact the guy managed to make content for that many years on this game and stuck with it, same as MK, absolutely same as MK, is outstanding. And I think he deserves credit for that. None of them owe anything to anyone, right? None of them do. Yes, no, it's weird. I don't know how we'd do a stream together. And he did say, unless I'm remembering it wrong, he'd like to do like a video together. But again, I don't really know how we'd do it. I think the interesting thing, say, between like me and Rake, which is why I'd like to do one with Will as well, we've got completely different perspectives on the game because he plays almost a different game to me, right? He's so far ahead. Something struck me as funny, right? I've only ever asked him for his opinion once on a video before I posted it. And I sent him it, and he came back to me. He said, it was along the lines of, what kind of early game nonsense is this? It was about the Stella to Cot ratio. And he had just never... When was the last time he played early game? He had no idea that ratio thing was the thing. Like, some of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But if you go into any of the Discords or anything and you talk about Stella and Cot, it was always said, 3-to-1 ratio. And I used to hate it because I used to think that's bullshit. I proved it was wrong as far as I'm concerned with mathematics. And he was like, so it's fascinating because he's got a completely different perspective on me and we come across different problems. And so I think it's like an interesting dynamic, right? I think when you've got two people that are exactly the same, it's going to be difficult to kind of get any play. Whereas, yeah, I think it'd be interesting looking at stuff with him like that and comparing. MK is the best optimal choices leader. I don't know what that means. 2-to-1. Yeah, 2-to-1 is 2.1 to 1 is like all you need. And if you counted any of your accounts, that's kind of what you'd have. You think one time I had a 5-to-1 ratio? Fucking wild. Don't get me wrong, people then go and become Cotman And that also isn't good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh. Oh. That's not bad. I went through the full range of emotions there. That's fine. Cotman forever. But I honestly, the ratio itself is stupid because no one should realistically keep track of their ratio. The idea is that you have a general idea of it and then you tweak it as you go forwards. But that's why, even more so, why just spew out that? And I hate the fact when people turn around and say, and a couple of people said this, the reason they say 3-1 is because it's easier for newer game players to understand. And it's like, right, they might not understand a game, fine, but they know the difference between 3-1 and 2.5-1. And it was it's such a patronising, shitty comment. MK is the best at telling people what they should do. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. That's an opinion. Let's do Sword Edge. Sword Edge is fun. Ooh. 1 to 2. Everyone should have 1 to 2. You hate Sword Edge. So bland. All the game modes. All the game modes are bland. All the game modes are. And this is why when the only one that's different is Force Wars, right? And the thing with Force Wars, when your account's now where my account is, it goes back to being boring because it's really easy just to max it out, and it's like, I don't know. This is why Star Expedition's like so important for people, because once you get to a certain point on an account, it's just boring. I love the game, by the way. I think the game's really fascinating, but I just don't think that it helps itself. We are 9-6. Why would I fight someone in 9-6-7? I don't want to fight that guy. I've got Aspen now. We have Aspen. That might hurt us. I say it might hurt us. That's going to hurt us. Who's wielding... Who's that? Right, obviously. The Maria. Let's get the Lingering Melody on my boy. I haven't done any of his infusion stones. I haven't got any of his spare copies. Why don't I have any spare 9 stars from... Now, wait a minute. No. Hold on. I regressed Maria, who was fully infused. Where's the food gone from that? Why'd I not have it? Is she still infused? She fucking is. Oh my god. Right. AIDS, bro. Oh no. What? I didn't know that. Change server. I don't think that's going to help me. I don't think it's going to help me. I have the thing. Right? We got given one for free. I would have just regressed her. Because if you regress them, you get it back. But I have one of these. There we go. I was more worried about the food. Yeah. Hello, small streamer. Cinder, don't you bully me. An account where you can only build attackers. It just, it's so... I was going to do that on the Dream Team account. And then I was thinking about it logically and thinking, well, it's just going to suck. Like, the mini account at the moment is Alakita. And I'm happy with that account. It's been quite fun. But once we clear chapter 7, we're gonna have to change it up. And so we're gonna change it up, and it might even turn into a Sylvie account. Don't know. I also don't know what I'm going to do with the Road to Glory account. I think I'm going to sit and park that account and not use it because I don't want to continue playing free to play. It's a hatefully long process. So I think I'll get it to 130, make my final video on it, and then maybe look at doing something else, but leave it there sat so that if I wanted to go back to do a free to play account, I've got the stuff sitting there. I love Booling Williams. Yeah. You lost to me twice in Sorda Jarino. You know. Sylvie is good. I like Sylvie. And I think with the new artifact, she's going to work really well. Ah, I got a massive ego boost today. I put out my video, which barely anyone watched. It's fine. And Will messaged me. And he said he thinks I might be right with something I said in the video. And I consider that the highest of praises about what I said about Mockman with the new artifact. Admittedly, I don't think it's like anything special that I said, but it was just nice. It was just nice to hear. Have I got all the stuff? You watch. Thank you, Randy. That's done. So we need to do... I'm revealing everything, by the way. We're not keeping anything a secret. Mainly because, to be fair, no one should copy what I'm doing anyway. I can't remember whether I was supposed to do crit or not. Someone actually, to be fair, because they don't want to lie. Nothing's... I know. What one here am I doing? Am I doing Blade Infusion? The crit one, I think, is what? Speed Path. I was told I had to do Speed Path. Was it the wrong Speed Path that I did? Did I do the wrong Speed Path? No, that's the correct one. Yeah. Brian. Shut up. You're just mocking me. How dare you? I think it's this one, isn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, don't do that. Don't do that. Mine is to crit for Balance Strike. Sweet. And then what else do I want to do? Is this still damage dealt one? I presume that. I can't go that far. Do I need one more? Surely I can craft one. I fucking can. Sorry, language. I'm going to try and be nice and gentle tonight. Nice. I don't need one more stone. I've got it. I don't need... damage reduction offset. Family friendly stream. It's not family friendly. And to be fair, I've never promoted it as that. There's limits. There's limits to what I can do, right? Some of my earlier videos definitely had more swearing in them. Yeah, this is horrible, smart. Don't. You think you're confused. I am always confused with this game and the end game stuff. I'll check it all out later, Zarin. I'll ask one of the guys to send it through to me. So that I'm not being a complete and utter melt. Maybe it's possible, maybe it's not possible. Is Patricia even good? Listen, I don't want to say anything that's going to wind up my little friend. So let's just say she is good. For Paco's sake, let's just say she is good. Because I don't want to start a riot. Because I feel like that would be counterproductive. Nice. So, my speed order is going to be... I'm going to have to go... People have sent it to me. I'm going to have to change it. It's going to be... Oh, I could make Madeline Nirvana. We're making Vespera today. I don't think I can make a Nirvana without stripping someone else. I can't be bothered to keep on. Maybe. Maybe I could do that. It's a possibility. Oh, it's a possibility because I can get her to comment. So I could make Madeline Nirvana, give her the Nova, make her go first. Then it would be Olivia, then LFA, then Vespera, Melissa Heartwatcher, and then Heartwatcher wouldn't be in the team. I'm speaking before I'm actually thinking. No one's surprised. I can't think of who then switches out. I haven't even looked at Star Expedition. Yeah, I've got loads of DT mats because I've stripped all the heroes down and haven't rebuilt them. Yeah, I think there's some Aspen second can make more sense. So I've spoke to a couple of people about it, and there doesn't seem to be like a set in stone thing between Aspen second or third, because it depends on RNG with when you're getting CC'd. As long as obviously Nova's going first, the rest doesn't matter. I mean, obviously normally you'd have Aspen. Just for those that don't know, obviously normally your damage dealer goes last, but in Star Expedition you don't do that because it increases the RNG. So it means that your Aspen doesn't get a hit off, and he needs to get a hit off. So you want him early on in the attack order, but not before you're putting Nova on the opposition. You can do that with Queen. It's better with Madeline because her Frantic Gluttony's better than Queen's Abyssal Corruption, as far as I was aware. Especially, I suppose, especially because that Abyssal Corruption, how long does that go on for? Is it just permanent? It's permanent. So bear in mind, you're going to be doing so much more of your damage later on. It just makes sense to have Madeline go first because Frantic Gluttony isn't permanent. So it just means that you're keeping that top tap constantly. So yeah, we realistically want Madeline to have Nova, but we're going to have to try it. The E1 Basilisk, okay, if he was 10 star, I was worried I was going to feed him. If you see heroes on my account that are E1, it's because I'm terrified that as well as locking them, I'm still going to manage to feed them as 10 stars. So that's why I keep them E1 and locked, because then I can't possibly use them for something I don't mean to. Foot Jelly, I really appreciate your ideas, right? I'm not going to make an account like that because it would take far too long for far too little content. I appreciate the sentiment, and I also think that Drake would be a nutty first E5, but we're not going to be doing it, even though I think it's cool. Listen, who just said that horrible comment? Paco, right. I'm not a Basilisk main. I don't claim to be one. I love my Basilisk, so I'm keeping him. Right? You have a problem with that? Come and take him. Just because he's better than Patricia. That's all I'm going to say. It helps at level 1. Level 1's fine for Nova because it does what you want it to do. It puts the burns off, which means that I can use the upgraded Phoenix pet rather than the standard wolf pet for the bleeds that Queen puts out. So, yeah. No. I didn't just read the one bad comment. I read loads of comments, and it's just the ones that irk me get read out. Andre, much better. So, to be fair, I suppose I've spoken to a couple of people. I suppose I haven't talked to loads of people. So we had a hospital appointment on Saturday, and what was happening with my boy, for those that know, those that don't know, he had started to develop quite bad physical tics. What I mean by that is not bugs. I mean like spinning his head and eyes in the back of the head and stuff like that. So we were worried about him, obviously, and it was getting really bad. So we managed to get an appointment. So we went on Saturday to the doctor, and he ruled out all the stuff that we were terrified about, and he said that he thinks that it's an age thing, and so he's put him on the ADHD pathway, which is like a thing to get diagnosed, which I couldn't care less about. But apparently my wife said it's important that we do that so that he therefore gets more time in exams and stuff. Whatever. Also, he's going to start going to see a therapist to try and help manage his tics because it's a mental thing, right? But it's not like something wrong with his brain, which is what I was terrified of. It is hopefully a developmental thing that he'll either keep and he'll be able to manage it, or it's something he'll grow out of, or it's something you can control, whatever it is. So it's actually like really good news because we were terrified, like absolutely terrified. But now we're not terrified, and the stuff that it is like fine. Like I could not care less if he has ADHD. I think I don't know whether it's a UK thing or if it's like transformed across the world. This ADHD shit really angers me because what you get is you get really bad parents who raise bad children, naughty children, and then they use that as the excuse as to why their kid's naughty. My kid probably does have ADHD. He's bouncing off the walls 24/7. He always says please and thank you. He's always very polite. He's always quiet when he needs to be quiet. He's a lovely kid and he's not poorly behaved. He's not rude or anything like that. So that if he has ADHD, I just don't care. And I'm not even going to label him that, like to his face. My wife does, I don't. Because as I said, I think that then gives them, especially as they get a bit older, that gives them that little bit of like, well, this is why I'm misbehaving. It's like, no, you're not. I know you can behave. You're not going to do that to me. That's not how this works. Yeah, Alpaca, I know. Yeah, listen, as I said, we're over the moon, to be fair. And it's closure, it's understanding what's wrong, etc. Yeah, get out of jail free card. Yeah, but Cinder, that's how it's used. But parents do it more than anything. You know, they've got little Jaden or Braden or Caden. You know, they've got 7 kids and they're all terrible children. And they're like, well, they got ADHD. It's like, no, they don't. You've just never told them no. You've never disciplined them. I don't believe in physical discipline, by the way. But just telling them no and sticking to consequences. Whereas my kids have always had that. And yeah, and that's the difference, isn't it? Yeah. And it probably is a spectrum. But it's like this autism thing. Everyone's got a little bit of autism. There's a reason. There's a reason that we all here spend an exorbitant amount of time, effort, and our lives on a mobile game that is based around this stuff. Let's face it, we've all got a bit of it, and it's fine. And it doesn't define us, does it? It shouldn't. You shouldn't let it. But let's talk more about the game. Rather than going too off-piste. Aspen 193. He's a bit chonky. He's not Chonk City. Like, we're okay with that. We can mess with that. Yeah. We're gonna do some sword edge. Let's do that. Shh. He's so quick. We need him to be... What is that? Get off. That's way too quick. Isn't it? I don't think I... Same speed as Wukong. And they're sitting there on attack stone and spit. It's because that bloody... Let me take PDE out. The PD is not helping. I just got you 2 million attack. How did I get you 2 million attack? Yeah, Drago working in a school. Arctis. Yeah. But they're the first. This is why I've said to my wife, because my wife can be a little bit like it, right? My wife, fantastic. We love my wife, right? We love my wife. Can't complain about her too much. What I will say is I think she's going to say that he's got ADHD, and I'm never going to say it. Because I just think you're just asking them to have an excuse and to claim why they're misbehaving. And I'm not worried about it now, because he wouldn't get away with it now. I said, I'm just worried about when he's a little bit older, 12, 13, 14, he's suddenly got an excuse as to why he can get away with being a little shitbag. And he ain't getting it with me. No way, no how. I rule with an iron fist. And even though I absolutely adore my children, I would sooner die rather than having horrible, spoilt, naughty little children. And some people just seem almost bloody proud of it. They take their kids out and they think they're absolute hot shit. And it's like, nope, they're just the shit part. But listen, hey-oh. Hey-oh. Right. Well, I'm getting so confused. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our lineup. Where is my other wows? I've got 3. Why have I only got 1? Where's the other ones gone? Am I going absolutely bonkers? I can't. I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's just do Sword Edge and get it worked. I don't mind the free-to-play journey. I don't mind it. Should we go for this guy? He's £1 billion more than us. I'm really worried because we don't have Maria now. We weren't losing in this. Hold on, Jord, did you say I beat you, which means you've been taking part in this? What type of account have you got? Are you looking for a guild? You looking for a guild? I don't think I even activated a core. You know. Yeah, join VH. No, Jord, not Jort. How long have I played the game for? I played 2016. No, that was Clash Royale. 2017. I played for 1.5 years. Didn't do an awful lot. Left in 2019. And then came back last March, so just over 1 year ago. What is the wanted power level to be in the top guild? What's the wanted power level? Do you know what? It's not even about a power level. We smashed the crap out of them, by the way. It's not about power level. I want people that can clear the islands and are happy to do that properly. So if you've got 2 billion power and you can clear, or 1.5 billion, 2 billion power and you can clear the islands, whoosh, right? Or if you're a Giga Chad whale, whoosh. I ain't turning anyone down. Where's Deuce? I think Deuce hasn't been playing the game. You got recruited by Chaos. Oh, I beat Jort. Sorry. Did I beat Jort? No way, did I? Right. That's Jord, not Jort. You get the wrong person. Deuce. Yeah, Arctis is with us. Arctis is my good boy. Kara, is Kara in? Hey, Kara. So, Paco, you're lying to me because you're telling me that Jort's here. I mean, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Look how many people I beat. Ah. Cinder. No, listen. We have a vacuum of power at the top. We have Arctis, we have Pavel, we have Ben now. New Ben. No, not Jord. Jord. And I repeat that afterwards. Bless you, Paco. It's okay. And we have Moist. I hate the word moist so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I hate saying that word. And then we have... Oh, Steve. And Steve as well. Sorry, Stephen. Whoosh. And then we've got Lucky, me, Randy, Motti. Galaxy has got a Vulcan. Oh, he's got Natalie now. He's got a nice little account. SK's got a solid little account. I say solid, that's really patronising. I don't mean that. Memo, wrong guild. If you join the other guild, you're more than welcome. Dan, did you get your Aspen? No, he's still got his Williams. Got Kay and Pac-Man. But yeah, Jordan. Obviously we picked up Matt. Can't forget Matt with his S tier Asmodale. I hate the word moist. His account's really cool, but I hate the word moist. I call him Seal. Findus has got a nice account. I've got some hot gossip, but I'm not allowed to tell anyone. Just to let you know, I've got some hot gossip. And it's actually a really sad day for the game. But I don't know if it's been made public yet, so I'm not going to say anything. I can't tell you. I don't even know why I came around and said that. I can't tell anyone what's happened. But, because that wouldn't be fair to them. But yeah, I can't. I'm not telling anyone. I just want you guys to, hey Samurai. Let me just tell you something. If anyone ever says anything to me, and it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a secret or not, it's a secret, whoosh, steel trap. Not telling anyone what happened, anything. I don't know why I even said it, because part of me wants to say it, but I'm definitely not going to say it. So that's fine. Absolutely fine. I can trust myself implicitly to not reveal the information. It's not rage bait. It's not rage bait. I just... Maybe someone was going to reveal it and be like, oh, you talk about this? And I'd be like, yeah, that's what I was talking about. But no one has, so I can't. No Discord now. That's not fair. Because Arctis, if you came to me and said something to me, I'd be like, I'm not telling anyone. So if I now revealed this, that therefore means that no one else would trust me to tell me stuff. It's not going to make a point. Let me tell you now, it's not going to impact any of you whatsoever. You'll be absolutely fine. All right? It's about someone, but it's not gossip as such. I don't even know why I said gossip. It's not gossip as such. Yeah, just don't sweat it. Sorry, guys. I don't even know why I said it. I don't even know why it came into my head at that specific moment. But I was like, yeah, I remember now. But no. You will never get this. You will never get this. We're gonna do some treasure tickets. I didn't even tease anyone. It's just, I can't help it. If you guys want to know secrets, all right? I'm not DMing you back. No, is it about Arbor from Black Clover? No, but Zarin, tell me now. What happened with Arbor? Kratos? No, definitely not. Though I've seen, to be fair, I knew about that, but Bossanak's account. But again, I haven't confirmed anything. You've just brought it up. So I knew that was a situation that was occurring. Arbor is calling. What happened to Arbor? I don't know who Arbor is. I don't even know what Black Clover is. I presume that's a guild. Don't just tell me if it has to be with that or not. What are you talking about? How does suddenly everyone's got all the tea and all the gossip? No. Why have you guys made a group chat? Who got this? Oh, right, that's the guild group. Okay. No, I'm not really. I was thinking, who just made that specific group with 6 people, and I've made that group before. That's fine. iOS Guild. Okay. Black Clover sounds absolutely super cool. That's a good question, Weenie Schnitzel. First off, love the name. I can't tell you that because it depends on your account. If you don't have enough retro gaming, bear in mind it's coming up in a couple of weeks, then I would probably listen, who knows? Where is it? Because what is in the 100 ticket ones? The rewards for spending 100 tickets. There's so much stuff, man. So I was so proud of myself that I'd done a video and I clicked on all the right things at the right times. Like, no. This is just getting ridiculous. Right, okay. It says all the 2026. See, if this was any festival treasure, then I'd say definitely do it because it's only 2026. I still feel like you have to, but we're all at different points of the game, right? All damage dealt, but it's a terrible percent. Oh, 10%. Oh, that jumps up. Significance is the first two are shit. Sorry, rubbish. Another all damage dealt, 10%. Crit. All damage dealt. Race car. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. The bunny cart. So we need to get that. We need to get that up another level. Yeah, retro gaming is coming very soon. Fake whale not even paying 20k for an account. Listen. Do you know what I'm surprised about? And this isn't a comment on him or anyone specifically. This is just like a general trend. I get very surprised when people sell their accounts that they sell them for so little. When you compare to what they've invested in it money-wise. Because I always feel like you're going to regret that. And then there's the inverse to that, which is when you've got these Megalodon whale accounts and they've spent 100 grand. That means that they've been able to fund it some way. So I find it weird that they then go and try and sell that account because they're never going to get what it's truly worth. And can you imagine if they ever want to come back, they'd almost like never be able to. I suppose that's a way of cutting yourself off from the game, right? Knowing that you could never get back to that point. But yeah. Retro, I think Retro's in a couple of weeks, is it not? Or a couple of different, hold on. We are at Hero Token, so we're going to have Magic Academy, then Retro Gaming. So we're going to have, 4 weeks. To be fair, Alex is right, 4 weeks, because it's a break next week. Then Magic Academy, boo, break, Retro Gaming. So 4 weeks. So save your tickets up. Whereas in my situation, like I get no downside from spending my tickets, right? Like I've got plenty of tickets, so I'm going to go a bit nutty. We're going to go and spend 200 tickets this event because we can recap. And then we'll save whatever ones we've got left over and convert them because we will get more of these because we've got something that gives us one every day. But yeah. Yeah, correct speed. But 100%. And the other side to that, I completely agree with you. I find it weird. So say someone wanted to buy my account. I don't know what my account's worth, right? I don't know what they could offer me to buy it. I suppose in essence I could tell them, because like I would never buy an account. Or I'd find it difficult to, because without having the email address and all that stuff that tied with it, I'd just be paranoid it's going to get taken off of me. So you lose value there because people are inherently worried, even if you've got a really good middleman. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't like the idea of buying accounts, but I would recommend if you find a trusted person, that's what you do. Because it's not even just about money that you save by doing it that route. It's time. So much time that you save. What's happened with Spain? They better not be, because they're part of my accumulator. Is it half time? They better not be. Brother, it's 90 minutes. And you're drawing 0-0. Who's fucking said that? Cinder, no one's forcing you to be here, alright? No one's forcing you to be here. I can't believe it. That's wildness if they do it. Oh, orange treasure. Pog. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the football results. I put £1 on it, so don't worry about it. It doesn't actually. I wish Kate, but me and my son watched the Germany Curacao game yesterday, and he couldn't understand why I wanted Curacao to win, and I was trying to explain to him, you always want the underdog to win. You don't want the big team to win. So it's not that we hate Germany. He's too young to explain that stuff to. It's not we hate Germany, but we just want Curacao to win, and then they got banked 7-1. It was like, Curacao played very naively, though, to be fair. Mate, if Spain don't do this, massive problems. And we've already done 40 treasure cinder, by the way. Australia winning the whole thing. Wild scenes. Wild scenes. And the fact that it's Turkey as well. Shh. Naughty. Because they've got some good players. Australia don't. The goalkeeper's still Matt Ryan, I'm pretty sure. That's a lie. I've lied. They had the young guy in goal. Australia are bad. Australia, they used to be okay. They used to have like Harry Kewell and Tim Cahill, and Brett Emerton, and Ryan Nelson. No, Ryan Nelson was New Zealand. Mark Schwarzer, and people. So like they used to. Mark Viduka. They had like a really solid team at one point. Now they're just full of absolute dross. Do you know what? We can talk about Ray Gun. I can't believe that Ray Gun wasn't a social experiment. And yet, who's leaving? Take care, Smer. Smer, I'll see you later, dude. Thanks for dropping in. Whoever... I don't know if you guys know who Ray Gun is. Ray Gun was a middle-aged woman that decided that she was going to break dance at the Olympics for Australia. And she was so bad that I could have gone there and done better. And this is an Olympic event at dancing. I'm not a dancer. I could dance better than she could. And she argued her point for so long that she deserved to be there. And it was so horrendous. So horrendous. But do you know what's more horrendous? Is drawing to Cape Verde in your opening game at a World Cup. That would be 10 times worse than what Ray Gun done to the Australians. Can you imagine being the people that lost out to her in qualifying? Just terrible. Terrible. We've done okay so far. We haven't had a pink yet. We have not had a pink. I was told that streamer luck was something. I'm not seeing it. Being baited. There's no cope if you draw to Cape Verde. Bless their hearts and their souls. Yes! The downside to that is, and it's funny, people should want the best teams to top the group because you don't want to end up coming across one of these teams as like the third place team in their group, right? They're not going to get knocked out by losing or drawing to Cape Verde. But if they end up finishing third or second, we might end up facing them a lot sooner. So, yeah, people have got to be... that you can't... I remember this. Every single major football competition, there's this thing where they talking about the split, maybe this routes and if this team wins this game. And you can't estimate it. It's just luck of the draw, isn't it? Spain win a corner if they score this. I'll be so gutted. Oh, Cinder, I'm sorry. Why would you not be playing Harambe? Don't tell me what to do, Cinder. Why is it so? Kratos, out of interest, are you in that scene? Are you? Do you know any? Because I was talking to Ziggy the other day, and we didn't go into too much detail. And if we did, I'll reveal it anyway. But why are big account holders quitting at the moment? Is it just boredom, or is it a financial thing? They just don't want the stress. Cape Verde have drawn with Spain. Get wrecked. That's hilarious. That's funny. I mean, maybe I should say that after we've had our game on Wednesday, but who cares? Oh, I did 10 at a time. I didn't mean to. Probably because you'd accidentally gone back in time. Another orange treasure. But it's a pretty good distraction. I love football. I love football. Perhaps. I don't think there's much perhaps about it. Jelly. You're pushing Hollow campaign. Giga Chad behaviour. I've got another orange. Who's Ilya? You've said this twice. First Ilya loses and now this. Is this some sport I'm not aware of? No, you want Splendid Scissors. Ilya Topuria UFC. I don't know what that is. I think the game's in a good state. I have my concerns about a couple of aspects of it. And one of that is the heavy-handedness at which they went about the 103. And that we now, I think, may be looking at a situation where we're not going to be getting deluxe resource chests in value packages, which I think would be gutting. But hey-oh, it's not my game. I think for free to play it kills all momentum, but I think that's what they're looking at doing. Spanish person in UFC. I've never followed UFC. I feel like all combat sports are just rigged and I can't get that out of my head, so I can't enjoy it. Yeah, but Weenie, do you know what's interesting with that point? Weenie says they made the early game way better, but later on it's getting worse. I don't think they have made the early game better. All they've done is they've supercharged it. But you're still curtailed by level 130. So all that happens now, like on my free-to-play Optimal account, Road to Glory series now on YouTube, all that happens is that you sit there for weeks and weeks with have nothing to do. So I don't think they have made it better. They've made it quicker, but then they've put this artificial roadblock, which ruins it. So that's a massive shame. I think it's all rigged. I think it's all rigged. I think it is. And it's the easiest sport in the world to rig, right? It's the easiest sport in the world to rig. And there's so much money. There's so much money in it. It's not like a team sport where you have to try and persuade a few people. You've got one person that you've got to persuade. And that's a real worry. Right, let's... Hold on. Where is it? We're going to go on. Yes, I am. I'm going to go. I'm not doing loads today. Because to be fair, my wife's away. My wife is up in Newcastle, of all places, on work. So my kids are upstairs. They've been fed. They've been bathed. They're ready for bed. But I don't want to leave it too late. Who's messaged me? Oh, Panda. Panda, bless you. Nice one, mate. I can't see what it is yet because I haven't got the link, but thank you, dude. How do you reckon we say Kofi? Kofi? Coffee? I don't know how to say it. I'm so confused. Maisie is now unhappy that I've removed the gaming from my name, even though she's the one that told me to get rid of the VH. So that's nice. Everyone's just being... Everyone apart from Panda's being mean. Right? Right. We're going to go on Trashka's account. Trashka. Long term... Not long term, that's a lie. We've done an account review for Trashka. And his account is one that I adored. And thought that I would use that as like a template for mine of what I wanted to get to. His big thing that he didn't do, he didn't prioritize artifacts at all. So he couldn't do Void Vortex. So we're going to check him out now. We're at 155. So the account is... This isn't the right one. Is it? Oh, is this one? Oh, because we came here at 133. Right, sorry. Yes, so I swear he shouldn't be at 155. That's why I was getting confused. So it's not that long. So he would have taken 4 months of February. This is where I'm getting... Oh, 8... Is that 8th of 12th? Because I get confused. Is this the American system? Is that December the 8th? Is that what that means? That makes more sense. It's 6 months old. Hey, Troshka. How you doing, dude? So did you start this in December? Because my English brain is saying that's the... Okay, my English brain is saying that's the 12th of the 8th. Because that's how every single person logically says it, apart from the Americans. And for some reason, the Chinese. So this is from December. So we have ourselves a Wukong, Williams, Natalie, Queenie. It is free to play. Nice. Olivia. I'm going to tell you why you've done that wrong. And you already messaged me and said why you've done that. But we'll go through that. But that's fine. When I say wrong, it doesn't matter. I like the fact you've managed to get 3 B copies. And they're solid B copies, right? They're nice. They're all nice B copies. There you go. What's up, dude? So, sorry, my thing's going crazy. Did you say you've done Void Strider? Border Leaper, rather. Yes. So you've done it. You've obviously done the Glory Challenge. Perfect. Yeah, Vago, not all sorted, but the worst of it has been, yeah, allayed. Like, the really bad stuff that could have happened hasn't. So, yeah. These are all soul bats. So you rolled these copies. Obviously, you've probably hammered them, right? But they're not bad B copies, are they? They're really good B copies. You lucky bastard. What have we got artifacts-wise? Nope, wrong one. Idiot. 2 Demon Bells, Radiant Mirror, Dragon Rui Splendid, Breath of Forest. Nice. Okay. I can dig that. That's nice. And you've got the basics down pat. What are they sub? We haven't talked about the rumour. We haven't talked about the rumour. Nice. Interesting. At least Queen's done. So what you said to me you had a core. I don't see a core. Why do I not see a core? Why have you got Holmes Young's core? Brewing. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not revealing what I was told. No, in chests. Sorry. Right. Why have you been out of interest? Why have you been how did you do 100? How did you get 100 tickets? Nice, by the way. Hey, Ark. Nice to see you, man. I'm not spilling the beans. I'm not revealing the secret. How did you get 100 tickets to get 2 oranges and a pink? You cheeky sausage. So you got 50 chests. 5. Okay. Destiny's fine, though. We're not worried about Destiny. Nice. Why is that stopped? I don't know where you're supposed to be. Oh, nice. You got to 711. You've got to 711. $17 million attack. That's the same as my Alligator, but admittedly, I've deliberately kept the attack. Right, okay. Absolute stonks. Yeah, but your account's 6 months old. That's so impressive, dude. That's so impressive. You might, oh yeah, because it's not an A. You're going to be stuck there for a while because Williams will have to be 35 million attack. But the Grimoire obviously gives you loads of boosts. Funny. Stop. Stop. You're not being told nothing. Yeah, 7-1. 7-1-1's a stick in the mud. But trust, I think that's really good. And it's funny. I was arguing with someone about your account a few weeks ago. I'm not going to go back into the argument because I was saying that your account's better than their account and they denied it. They were really proud of themselves that in 6 months that they'd got to chapter 4 in Void campaign. And I was like, bro, that's not good. This is good. Yeah, but you have to with Williams. He's macro central, right? And that's the issue with him. And it is an issue, and he's not fun. He's not a fun hero to have. Nice. You could probably take that off now and put it on him and then switch him around. Get the holy damage one done up. It's not going to make a significant difference. Because you'd be better off having the holy damage and the all damage dealt higher up than the control immunity offset. But yeah. Yeah. What's my opinion on MFF? She should stay in 2025, is what I would say. I have no issue with her. I wasn't playing the game when she was like a viable hero, so I can't really comment. Hey! I don't know how to pronounce your name. Avalo. How you doing, man? You've been stuck on 811 for like a month. Yeah, all of the first fights in all the chapters are like such a big step up. I think unless you have a significant like Grim upgrade or something like that in between, you're just not going to stand a chance. It is just, but you're not supposed to. And I don't mind that. I don't mind the fact that it's a big jump up. I think what probably bothers me, not bothers me, that's a lie. What's probably a bit, it's all the same, is what I'd say. Like all of Void campaigns are the same. So at the moment, I had Maria built up because I wanted to do more in Void campaign. It's like, why? Like, what am I bothered about? Do you know what I mean? What is my opinion on the rumor? I'm not telling you the rumor. It's not a rumor anyway, it's facts. I've been told stuff and none of you are allowed to know. Nah, Nicky, nah. Who do I think is the best damage dealer for Void campaign? I know that the lowest clears have been done with Williams. The issue with Williams is that's basically like all he does, right? So if you went down the route of, say, someone like DTV, I'd prefer that for most people's accounts because you can use him in other game modes. If you go for Aspen, you then kind of get a little bit stuck in Void campaign. If you go for Mockman, I don't know why more people don't go for Mockman. I think because he does shocking against boss fighting, and I don't know what he's like in PvP. I don't think he's particularly good. So again, I suppose he's like another Williams. He's not as flashy. I think Williams gets the low attack clears, and that's what really gets people going. But he's just rubbish everywhere else. Like at least with Mockman, he does other stuff. Allocator and DTV are like the best all-round heroes, like the best all-round damage dealers. For sure, because of the game modes they can work with. Who was the meta before Starwing Jara? So that would have been pre-Transcendence heroes. So that would have been Valkyrie, Horus, Penny, Ada, heroes like that. Okay. I think DTV is good. Sorry, while we're on Trushka's account, let's look at Trushka's account. So he's got to 711. Nice. He's going to have done Sealand. Like, there's not loads and loads to look at. Let's check out Aspen Dungeon. Purgatory 220. That's his highest clear. He's 8th in the server as a free-to-play player. Hey, West Ham, come on, you Irons. I do find the names people do here funny. Some of the names are insane. Some of the names that people do are insane. And then, should we see what his island looks like? Nice, dude. Oh, I could mess with that so much. That is nice. That's a pretty looking island. It's so frustrating that DH Games haven't made these symmetrical. There's no fundamental reason they haven't done it other than to piss me off, and it's just annoying. I'll forgive them, but yeah. No, that's symmetrical. What's not symmetrical? It's not that. One of them's not symmetrical. I can't think of which one it is. But either way, it's nice. It's nice. Who's better, LFA or DTB? Well, DTB all round. Aspen if you like to do Star Expedition. Hey, there's the hero. Hey, Dusk, how are you, man? Now, Dusk, I just want to say a massive thank you because you're the one that had to cut and paste all those messages and put them into the guild chat in-game. Absolute stud muffin. Absolute stud. So thank you very much, sir. Yeah, so... Oh, well, this isn't mine, but I'll go do it for him. They are. He maybe didn't even know that you could upgrade these trusts, but you can. It's not. You don't get nothing really. This used to be big. When you see the little green arrows on a building, it means you can upgrade it. Oh, you did know because you've already done that. Oh, what day was I supposed to do? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll think about it another time. Motty, no worries, man. I'll catch you in the morning on Star Expedition. Motty's debut season with the squad. Looking good. Paz, how you doing, dude? So Trust is perfect, isn't it? It's a perfect account. It is 6 months old. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 6 months old, pretty much bang on. You've got the heroes you need. You've got B stones on all of them. You've got the artifacts perfectly down. You're stuck at 711. No shame in that. Your Celestial Island looks beautiful. Perfect. It's 8th in your server in Aspen Dungeon. I think you're looking absolutely amazing. You've got 1,000 scrolls left over. You've got some CSG left over. You've got enough spiritual essence to build up another hero. Yeah. Got some spare awakens. Absolutely flying, dude. I think you should be really happy with the account. It's just perfect. Really, really solid, man. Really, really solid. I would be more than happy if that was my account at 6 months old. So well played, sir. Well played. And thank you, obviously, for letting me on your account. I can't even write my own email address out. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll just see what you said, Kate. To be fair, Kate, I wouldn't know. You've got a basilisk, haven't you? I don't. Well, I've already said I kind of got to be really careful because I've got my kiddos upstairs. So that's why I started early. Is really because by 8 o'clock I need to be off. I need to be done, and that is 45 minutes time. But Kate, yeah, Kate, where's? Hold on, because yours is gonna be difficult. Where is yours? Where is yours? Ah. But that is set up how we'd want it. I wouldn't have Phoenix Pet. I'd have Wolf Pet. you'd have Queen going first to bleed, to proc the bleeding bonus from the wolf. Then you'd have Olivia. Then it'd be Basilisk, Madeline, and then try and get Heartwatch before Melissa. It doesn't really matter. But it's a difficult one, dude. It's a difficult one. And especially because, unfortunately, obviously from day 2, you're going to be struggling. Basilisk always goes first. You really need to try and make him not go first. I know it's so difficult. Hey, Skem. But you might be able to last him to Rad 2. I don't think it matters. It never used to matter for me too much with Basilisk. Yeah, Memo. We're going to go on Memo's. Let's go on Memo's account. I've been saying to Memo for a little while. Let's jump on. One more person messaged me asking me for the gossip. Oh. My first ever yawn on stream. Sorry, that was really unprofessional. Right. Let's go on Memolemelems. I'm not washed. That's a lie. I am washed. I started early. Deliberately. I've already explained. So let's go onto Mem's account. The only thing. Do you know what I played today? I wasn't at work today. And so I was doing some house stuff. And then for some reason in my brain, I was like, I'm going to play Overwatch. Which is why the setup might look a little bit different because I've had to change stuff around. And I haven't played Overwatch like in ages, and it was fun. I had a good time. I had a guy, and there's loads of new heroes in Overwatch, right? This fucking guy. And it did make me laugh. It made me realise and remember why I stopped playing Overwatch. So it's now 5v5. So you have 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 support. I was playing Anna, who's a healer. And so the 1 tank is going everywhere in the enemy's back line. And I'm getting feasted on, right? So therefore I'm switching my pick. I'm changing heroes that are... And he's spamming that he's on critical health, he needs healing. And it's like, brother, you are in your own fight, other side of the map, and you're spamming you need healing. And then what's happening is we're dying. Then he dies. Then we die, then he dies. And there's like no cohesion. It's like I didn't even know how we were supposed to make cohesion. Just incredible. And then he's spamming in the chat. He's obviously playing with a friend, right? Because his friend's backing him up. And he's saying, I'm playing as an off tank. I play away from the team. It's like, in 5v5, you bastard, with 1 tank, you better help us out or we're getting wrecked. What rank am I feeling? I think that we will get top 25. I really don't think we're going to push much further. What I hope, everyone seems to be saying that their guilds have gotten stronger, but for that to happen, it means other guilds must have gotten weaker. So I'm hoping that we've ripped the heart out of a few, you know. Pac-Man, can you send me the guild ID, please, sir? And I will check that immediately. Zarin, no worries, man. Thank you for always for dropping in, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah, I like Overwatch, and to be fair, it doesn't stress me out now. The guy was stressing me out because he's just like effectively lying. Like, do you know what I mean? Like saying that he needs healing, and he's not keeping any kind of sight line. Just absolutely insanity. But yeah. Takezo. I feel like Alakita is fine. I don't see any issue why you couldn't build Alakita. Even just building like the normal supports, I feel like she's a fun hero to build. Bear in mind, it seems to be, once you get to chapter 7, it's then a bit of a drag anyway, no matter who you're picking. So I think Alakita's fine. Shut up, Vago. I hope we can get top 20. Obviously, that's the goal. The goal is top 20. But we have to be realistic, right? We have to be realistic. And I think that if we get the islands done right, we've exchanged basically he who shall not be named for Ben. And then we've got a couple other nice accounts. So if we get the island set up properly and we do that, there's no reason we can't hit a better score than we did last season overall. Whether or not that's enough to hold our place or get higher, I don't know. Because I know that Myrtle are doing better as well. I know Myrtle have improved. So I don't know what TS are rocking. I don't know what TS are rocking. Samurai, listen to me right here, right now. I have made a guide on Star Expedition, and I used Heki's graphics. I credited him, and it shows the exact pathway that you should use. So you can go there and you can look at it, and it will show you the exact pathway. Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I think Stardew Valley is a great. I love cozy games. And I feel like if I ever divorced from my wife, chances are I'd be the one getting divorced, not the one doing the divorcing. I would do that to try and get any kind of single mums online, because I feel like that's the hotbed for it, is playing games like Stardew Valley. But I don't know. I enjoy it, but I wouldn't be able to make content on a game like Stardew Valley. I feel like it's a very slow, methodical game that, yeah. That's what I'm not saying his name. I'm not saying his name. Right, kick Vago out. Vago's being mean. Right, we're on Memo's account. Memo, are you free to play? You're not free to play. VIP 0. Proper VIP 0. We have ourselves... Oh, so you're like the same age as my account. Basically the same age as my account. Nice. Wukong, Queen, Oberon. Nice. Holmes, Young, Williams, Madeline. Ignis, Ithaca, Umbreon. Resonance Gear. It's not tuned. I don't know if you knew that you could do that. We'll go back to that. I don't think you did know you could do that. That's fine. We have a Melodic Strings. We have Demon Bell. We have a Rui Scepter. Cool. Cool. We don't have any other ones, but that's fine. So, yeah, listen, by the way, Memo is a newish player, I think, so we're going to talk. Bear in mind, we only say constructively positive things, right? Especially for players that are newer, because there's no point being arseholes about it. So we'll go through and click. I don't think there's a lot else to look at there. You obviously haven't done... Yeah, this is the issue with early game account. Like, you're going to have cleared Aspen Dungeon. Yeah. Purgatory 4. You're going to have done Tower of Oblivion. Yeah. You're going to have got campaign up to where you need to get it to. Have you been doing Realms Gate? Yes, you have. You've done really well on Realms Gate. Oh, it shows how much I've slacked. That's embarrassing. Void Vortex is nothing to look at. You've got your stars. Oh, Memo. Is this your first ever account, Memo? Dask, I'll see you later, dude. Kate, you're not allowed to leave yet because it's like 5 hours before the mode starts. Memo, if you're here, you need to respond. Yeah, it's your first account. I need to check one thing out. I need to check one thing out because I've just noticed something. Men, I've noticed something on your account that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, but... Oh shit, you're the guy that got the A+ Williams. Right, okay. You are the guy that got the A+ Williams. I was wondering why I'm looking here and seeing 42,000 PSG. And I was just making sure it wasn't gifted or anything. What absolute stud. Okay. Who got the SSS? That's High-End / Short King. So, what's your conversion like? 30. But obviously, you've been doing that every day. You've been active in the to get it up. I think that you'll be fine. I think that by the time you get to 130, I think that you'll be your credit limit will go up, which means you can buy better copies because straight away you're always going to be fine. But here's the issue you've got. It's a very weird hero build. Like the team, you've got some Stella, cool. I'm not seeing like a team there. Then again, okay, now hold on. To be fair, I see maybe what Memo's doing. If he can do the Glory Challenge as soon as he hits 130, right? He can have like 5 T5 heroes, resources willing, which obviously it depends. So therefore, he could be rocking himself a Wukong, Queen, Williams, Madline, which makes sense. And then he's got a spare slot for whoever else he wants. He could certainly build 4 off rip. So actually, immediately I thought that looked strange. But having been doing a free-to-play account right now, hey Hanchok, how you doing? All you need is Wukong anyway. Like the rest of it's just irrelevant. You do need to start, because we're not that far away, right, from getting to level 130. So you do need to start getting more Stellar because you're going to run short. Like I feel like you are a little bit resource short, except for the 42,000 Prism Starry Gems, thanks to the Williams that you got. But you're a bit short elsewhere. Like, where's the magic dust? What have you been doing? Why is okay? Heroes like Oberon shouldn't have, and this might sound like a really silly complaint. You only need Oberon for Void Vortex, then you're getting rid of him, so you're going to get the stuff back anyway. But you've got no magic dust, so things like doing this and putting that stone on him is stopping you from getting really good stones potentially. With like, you don't want holy damage attack on Queen. That's not what you want. But because you haven't got any magic dust, you can't really re-roll it, which means you're stuck with it. In fact, I wouldn't be re-rolling any stones until you get to chapter 2-1 something in Void Campaign, when you can therefore get the max stone. Yeah. Yeah, but Memo, no, but to be fair, Memo, I think what I said, because I think a couple of people said it, we all looked at your thing and was like, that's weird. It's not weird. I completely get why you've done this. You need somewhere to park your food. You need to get to 6E5 to the Grimoire. Might as well do this. Ignatia isn't built yet. You need to start getting Ignatia copies. Next time you do a Core Awakening video. Next time you do a Core Awakening session, don't have her. Why can't I see her? Have Ignatia. So you can get your copies. Because as well as getting Oberon, you also need Ignatia for that. And then the rest of it's there. You haven't got any Bettys yet. You need Betty as well. You need Betty for Void Vortex. You've got a month. And that's plenty of time. Get yourself a Betty. Get yourself an Ignatia so you can do Void Vortex. Then you can say goodbye to the Oberon and the Ignatia forever. And you can move on with your life. you're then in a really good spot where you can definitely build Wukong and Queen. Keep Holmes young for now. That's fine. Don't imprint him because it's going to be a waste. You've got a good copy of Williams, but you're not limited by copies, are you? Because you're going to have loads of Starry Gems. So yeah, the fact normally I'd say, oh, if you've got a really good copy, which to be fair, B with high attack is a good copy, keep him as your main hero for a while. But you don't have to do that. Love to see a Wukong account. Yeah, but Wukong makes perfect sense. Especially if you don't know what heroes you want to push forward with. Just push forward with Wukong until he gets stuck. And then you still keep Wukong. Anything you've invested in, he's still kept, and that's fine. You can progress to someone else. If you wanted to be like really cheeky, you could even turn around and get yourself a really cheap... Because listen, any A- copy is going to do better than any B+ copy as a main damage dealer. So if you turned around and you got yourself an A- Asmodel for 4,000 Starry Gems, that's going to do better than a B+ Williams. So if you're not sure which route you want to go down with your team, you can always turn around and buy a cheap A- of someone, Asmodel, Sia, someone like that, rock them, get the progression you want until you decide actually who you want, and then you can sell that copy and buy yourself a proper copy. You always stand obviously more of a risk, and it's more fluctuating when you go for the higher cost copies. Stuff like Asmodel and Sia, always fluctuating around like the $4,000 because that's like the minimum that people sell A- for. So if we looked at Sia, I don't think you'll get a Sia. I don't think you're going to find a Sia. You'll find Asmodels. Oh, you will find a Sia. You won't find Asmodel. $4,500 for a 6,000 attack. It has to be Giant Killer Defier, to be fair. Otherwise, there's no point buying it. But yeah, but it's looking good, man. And to be fair, you've got all the luck in the world because of those Prism Starry Gems. Like, that's amazing, bro. That's so good. It's such a boost to have them. We would have said before, just Sia is not dog shit. And I am happy enough to admit that I was a proponent of that thought. However, as any smart person should be prepared to do, I'm prepared to change my mind when presented with facts. I have seen people do nutty stuff with Sia, not least including Will. So people are now beginning to understand her a little bit more, which is ironic because she hasn't changed. But people are doing some very, very good clears with Sia. So I don't think she should be slept on, basically. Gaggy. Gaggy's not that good. I hate the fact... Rake, here he is. I hate the fact that people shit on Gaggy, so therefore I feel like I have to defend him. That's all I'm saying. Rake, that's not true. I've seen people do some really good clears. Admittedly, not at chapter 13 like you would be, but really good clears outside of it. The only thing I'd say, I suppose, with someone like Sia is that she's going to be a little bit more finicky, a little bit more tricky to get working. She's not dog shit. And to be fair, I don't know why I'm arguing, because I am not the one that has made the massive claim. But anyway, memo. I like the account. You got lucky by rolling the A+ Williams, and you're not wasting... Oh, you're doing right in the anniversary. Sorry, dude. Let's check your anniversary out. I don't think you could go far wrong, could you? What? Tickets. Oh, no. How have you spent? You haven't been spending your Prism Starry Gems, have you? Nice. So you're going to get 18 more, which puts you up to 300 points, 50 event currency. That's cool. That's not true. That's not true, though. That's not what I said. Did you get any luck? Oh, you lucky duck. How have you got so lucky? Not only did you get that, you got that. Check value packages. That's fine. 3,750. I don't mind doing that. As long as you get because you can then get the refund whilst getting Grim Mats. I get so confused with this setup. So where's the bloody... No, it's not that. It's here. Nice, dude. Oh, did you not get the refund, though? 20, 30, 40. Yeah, because you are going to get the refund and you're going to get another 5 when you do your final. Yeah, dude, I think you're smashing it, man. And you're getting the Stellar. Oh, nice. So 5 million Stellar, a couple of cores. You got yourself some Grim, and you'll end up getting yourself another core, and then go here and you end up getting yourself in the exchange store 1,000 Starry Gem contract Starry Gems. So that's nice. Nice. Yeah, man, you're doing amazing. You're doing really good, man, for your first account. Artifacts is a problem. Oh, to be fair, that's right. We looked at the artifacts and we didn't actually discuss them. Right. Artifacts actually is a problem, so I lied. You should have more by now. So you've got the glittery melodic strings. You have a demon bell. Bear in mind something, that these energy artifacts don't do anything until you've got them at least glittery. You've got a Rui Scepter, which isn't going to be doing an awful lot for you until it's glittery. So you've got 4 artifacts in total. You should have more by this point, and I don't know where or why you haven't been having them. Yeah. Because where... Have you got any chests? You've got a chest. Nice. Whether or not it's worth getting a demon bow, I don't know. But sometimes it will just take a little bit of luck. I mean, the thing is, right, you're in such a good spot because if you can convert that 42,000 Prism Starry Gems to 200,000 Contract Starry Gems like that, and that just means that you've got the next 2 years worth of events maxed out, done and dusted. So artifacts for you aren't a problem right now because you can easily solve that situation just by spending Contract Starry Gems. But it's just going to take time to get the conversion up. But you're doing really well, and I like the fact that even though you don't know what heroes you're going to build, you're building out the appropriate ones for when you need them. As I said, I think people might look at this and think that it's weird who you've built, but unless you've recently played early game, you maybe don't realise that literally you just need Wukong. Like everyone else is just an irrelevance. When you get to Void Vortex, you need a couple other heroes, but no, you're in a really solid place, bro. Really solid place. So thank you so much, obviously, for letting me go on your account. Right, let's switch it up. Go back to mine. To be fair, my voice is absolutely messed up. Got a really sore throat. I've been... Will is a Giga Chad. He's a Giga Chad. Oh, wrong password. Yeah, as I said, conversion is the big thing. Conversion for Mem, but Mem, as I said, if you have any more specific questions, obviously always let us know. But you're doing everything pretty much spot on right now. So yeah, he sold it for 45, judging from the auction house that I looked at. Queen was too high in that list. In Will's waifu tier list. If we're being honest with ourselves, way too high. But I don't know. It's not my type of thing. Maybe I'd feel differently if it was my type of thing. I'm not dropping the rumour. It's not even a rumour. It's a fact that I've been told by someone. So it's not... I don't want to see you do calisthenics. That's the last thing we want to see. Go on then, you can't comment anymore. So, Why would that be in response? Don't do it, Paco, because Kay's just going to wind you up and you know it. Yeah, Fago, go on, unsubscribe. I'd be terrified. Hey man, how you doing? There isn't anything else to do in the checking. What's I going to do with it? We've done Sword Edge. No, we didn't do Sword Edge. Elio. Hey. We know Elio. Holy shit, he's account level 228. 4 billion attack. Right, we're gonna kick the crap out of Elio on stream. I don't think we're gonna, or we fight the TS person. Elio. Oh, he's in Storm. We're gonna fight him. We're gonna fight him. God, can you two stop flirting in the chat? Jesus Christ. No offense, Jesus. Sorry. But, you know, you just... I don't think we're going to beat Elio. I think he's going to have too much. Paco gave you help answer all your questions. Paco's a good man. Paco. I can't really see what you guys are doing, but I'm just seeing the back and forth talking about sending videos of yourselves working out and stuff. And I just don't... Oh, no, it's just Melissa. Okay, Elio beat us, but that's fine. We don't mind losing to Elio. This guy we can beat. 3 million? He's got a Betty. He's got a Betty. Let's see if we can beat him. They can do whatever they want. Well, it depends what type of person you are. Yeah, thank you, Paco. I'm happy that you've. I don't care if you guys are like that, but let's not stink up the chat. TS. Look at all these guys with TS in their name. I say that if I knew how to put VH in my name, I would definitely do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't have the skills or the authority to do it. I have the authority. I don't have the skills to do it. Yeah. Oh, look at your Betty. Yeah, I kind of do. Here's the thing, right? I just don't want to do it if it's just me doing it. I feel like it has to be a guild effort. Because if it's just me doing it, it's a bit weird. That's why I'm really happy other people adopted the guild tag in Discord, because it made me feel confident being like, well, I'm gonna do it. So, okay, guys, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it, because you keep on going on. If I go back through, 80 of the last 100 messages have been about you two talking about sending videos of yourselves working out. I'm not saying it's gay, and if it was gay, I wouldn't care. I'm just saying, leave it to the DMs, and that's fine. I'm not recommending you do DM each other talking about it, but if you want to, then you can do. Right. I don't know how to... I'm not skilled enough. I don't know how to do it, Paco. I actually think I could do it, because I can just copy and paste. I don't know how to do the little VH thing. That's what I want to know how to do. Okay, I've already explained. I can't sit. I'm not sitting here reading every comment. It's just every time I look, it's one of you two talking about doing gym work and then talking about sending videos. I can't gather the context, and I don't care about the context. Yeah, I don't mind. It's not an issue to me whatsoever. I'm joking about it. Maybe there's more context I'm not seeing, but that's fine. You just copy pasted, did you? I don't know what that means. I don't have Discord up. Oh, you just copy pasted is what you're saying. Oh, nice one. Thanks, Arctis. I'll change that when I get Discord up later. How do you do that? How do you do the little tiny letters then? Firefly. Hey, Robbie. Derp Derperson. You have an app for that? I don't know what that means. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how we can go. I want to see how far we can push. Is there any advantage to pushing up higher in Sword Age Arena? Does anyone do Star Arena? No, it won't. No, it won't. Skem, that's not true. Because loads of the guilds do it. It's not just you guys that do it. Why should it come Starland Arena? It seems to just suck and take an exorbitant amount of time. I just can't be bothered to do it. Robbie, what are you even talking about? It's becoming nonsense. It's becoming absolute nonsense now. I'm not advocating for it. Oh my god. I reckon we can get this guy. I feel like we've got the power. Oh, it's a song. I don't know. I didn't even see what it was, Pac-Man. I'll trust you. I don't know. What did you say? Being the way you are is enough. Everyone else but you. You don't know. I don't know. I am washed with technology. I've got no excuse for it either. I grew up with it. Should we try and find someone, TS or TK? Because I like doing that in Interdimensional Arena. And I actually recorded a video and I had several fights where it was people whose names I recognised, including a couple from TK and some from TS, and there was one that had MK in the thingy, and then someone I knew from the Art of Heroes discussion. And I was going to put it out in a video, and I thought, I just can't. I can't make any more enemies. So I was like, I'll just leave it where it lies. But I've got a video of my somewhere in one of my files of just me that was ominous. Shitting on people, which was quite funny. Not literally, obviously. In game. Why is the Jaws theme tune playing? This is what I should put on for my PvP montage. Hey, Liam. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people do. Robbie, I didn't ignore. You're saying song lyrics from a song I don't know. How am I supposed to respond to that, sir? Funny. Go on, Holmes Young. Do something. More. Do more. Nah, I didn't really want to beat him anyway. Fuck off, there you go. Oh, Cinder. Where's Cinder? Hey, Cinder. Anarath. Oh, no, I'm higher than him. 5 billion. Could we beat a 5 billion power team? I don't know. We can bloody well try. Oh, 3 doves off rip. Ooh, get wrecked. Oh, he's got PDE. The one time that someone is rocking a PDE, and it's when I get a doves off rip. Round 0 doves. That doesn't matter. He got brutalized. That was embarrassing. Hey, listen. I am beating every single one of these guys is far higher than my power level. I feel like the guy on the Mafia advert, the mobile game advert where you're just walking around and everyone's on higher power level than you, and so the woman doesn't want to talk to you. But in this case, I'm slapping the shit out of the people on twice my power, so just leave me alone. Got the Rizzler with rebels. Should we message him and ask him to join the guild? Oh, Dennick, 4 billion power. I reckon we could beat this. Does Grim take into account then? I didn't think Grim was part of this. Is that why does it not show that? My Grim's poach mode activated 100%. I have never messaged someone in game. I've never messaged someone in game. I feel like it's beneath me to do that. Also, I don't check the chat, so I wouldn't be able to know. Grim, oh, thank you, Hendrik. So it does apply. Why doesn't it show? I'd also say that I can't imagine that I have more of a Grim than these guys. We're not a book 3, so I'd be surprised if we're not all on the same kind of level. Maybe. Certainly my liberation percentage will be lower because I haven't got many Destiny heroes at the moment. Yeah. What doesn't show? Oh, shut up, Echo. What advice did I give that was wrong? You lying. We lost to that guy. That's fine. I want to get top 500. This guy. Oh, see, he's gonna be stronger than me. He's got. We're gonna buy one. We're just gonna buy one ticket, and we're gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna see if we can get top 500. We might already be top 500, but we're gonna see if we can get there. It's not looking good, Brev. But also, to be fair, he's Betty got one off. He's looking good. He has a Maria. What, Chad? He's not doing a lot of damage. I think we've messed him up. I'm pretty sure we have messed him up. I mean, if my Aspen would literally do anything, that'd be phenomenal. Or just do nothing. Grim doesn't apply. It does. Packer didn't know. He says you said it to him. That doesn't apply. I don't know. Yeah, I don't listen. I don't think I've ever been asked that about Sword Edge Arena. I presumed it didn't. I don't think I've ever spoken about this game mode. It says here, obviously, that's without Grim. So you'd presume, therefore, in game it would be about Grim, but I don't know. But Hanchok said it is involved, and they would know more than we would know. So we're 439. So, what is the rewards? Top 500, that's like 400 trophies. Like, what are we supposed to buy with that? I feel like it's going to be rubbish, isn't it? I can't even buy a good reward. Whatever. Oh, man. Yeah, this place sucks. But all these side game modes tend to kind of suck, right? I've never been a massive fan of any of them because the rewards don't make the time worth it. That's why I liked Pinnacle Gauntlet, and that isn't even... You'll place 50-something if I feel like, yeah, of course, because we're going to brag and we're going to show people this is what the squad rocks with, right? Nope. Hey! So, Discord member, Bossanic Vinegar, Rake on the friends list. 2 so far. Patho, I've spoken to. I consider that a dub. I've heard of Sakuna. I am not counting that. Cobalt on my friends list. Quados is on my server. I consider him a friend because he unlocks everything for me. Boo. He thinks Finn's good. He's not. Did you lie to me, Pavel? Where you said you were 50th? Where are you? To be fair, I don't know what your in-game name is. It means you're a top fan. We don't know how it works. Krepsky, we don't know how it works. Ah, Pavel, 66th. That's fine. We're fine with we're top 100, bro. Fire's Wrath. Hanchok. All of you got Ali. Yeah, Ali. Ali's name's in Crown. He's got his own little section on my overview because Ali's Ali. And Face. Nice. Crexpy. There's loads of you guys on here. Ah, why aren't you guys streaming? Why am I streaming? I'm nowhere near looking there. Why are you guys not doing it? So what? They've even cropped the C off of challenge rankings and O from overall rankings. Literally, hey, the people I just mentioned are either in the Discord channel members or in the stream right now. Shut up, Kay. Or I consider Quaidus a friend because he's the guy that gets the server 35, my server, bonuses because he does really well and stuff. Or he was doing it like in the Stellar Challenge and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, how it works? I think it's all quite it's all quite tight knit, isn't it? Which makes sense, doesn't it? I suppose when you're all part of the guilds. They go, stop it, you don't know any of them people. You don't know any of them people. It's interesting because I thought Poke was going to quit. Was he looking to sell his account at one point? But he's there. I can't remember if I'm making that up or not. I think I saw it in one of the Discords. But he's obviously found, but that's again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. He's obviously found his interest back in the game. Which is good. Which is very good. He changed his mind. Yeah. But that's why I can't imagine selling an account if you were like a fat account because I feel like you're always going to have that regret when it comes to selling it. I can't bother to do this. It's very rare that you're not going to have regret. I even got sent what lineup to use for this. And I would have to do loads of setup, so I don't want to do it. This isn't the correct setup for it, but we're going to go for it anyway. I've done the I've done the team. No, I haven't built what's the time? 8 o'clock. I haven't built Vespera. I need to build Vespera. Terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not very good. I do terrible in this. Admittedly, that's like I haven't done any fights. But I just don't do very well. And I asked someone for advice and he gave me advice and I haven't changed my bloody team. Nah, Cinder. That's what I thought. But because I have armor break, Madeline did it, and I was told not to do that. No, not always samurai. And the problem is, right, when you sell an account, obviously, bear in mind, they could just do password recovery on the account, email recovery, all that stuff. So that's why I think people are a little bit more... That's why I think accounts go for less than maybe you'd think they would. Because there's always that fear that something's going to go wrong. Bad actors and such. Should we build up Vespera? We've got the copies. We've got the food. Shall I just exchange Arm and Ra I don't need Arm and Ra anymore. Of course she is. Of course she is. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Right, let's get the bag. Yes. I'm being so lazy. It's okay. We're gonna speedball it. Nope. Why? Where is she? There she is. Because we got that nice B+ copy. I'm always late. That's just not true, Vago. You're just chatting nonsense. Cool. Perfect. Done. To be fair, with this day put, you guys don't need to. We'll chat because we'll go in like 5-10 minutes. We'll build this up whilst doing it. But are people here looking forward to Star Expedition? Is there anyone that specifically is in a position where they can do it but don't like doing it? That interests me. If anyone specifically doesn't like doing it, whether it's the stress. No, the kids aren't weighing. The kids are fine. The kids know. So listen, it's 8 o'clock here. The kids know. The kids have been sorted out, and I think kids thrive with a little bit of responsibility. So I had to tell my boy. So my boy's done his teeth before I started streaming. But my daughter was told before 8:30, it was do her teeth and then make sure my son's in bed. And then she's got till 9 o'clock. So I kind of want to trust them anyway, but I'd rather not be streaming when that happens, just so I can see if they do what they're supposed to do. A little bit of trust and faith in a 7 and 11-year-old who normally, to be fair, are pretty good. But they've been fed and bathed and stuff. So I didn't bath the 11-year-old, obviously. But yeah. So Vespera's done. So I'm happy that we've got Vespera sorted out. I don't know what we're going to be like resource-wise. Oh no, why is it going to be stressful? Why is it specifically going to be stressful for you next season, dude? Have I missed a bit of lore? I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be nice. I want to see everyone do the islands. And if there's still anyone here who hasn't joined Guild Wars, fucking join Guild Wars. Make sure you joined it. Make sure you've joined Ace Championships if you can. Get your Expedition Islands done early in the morning. There is a video that on my channel where it highlights the efficient route and what day to be doing what. And the boys in the Discord have very kindly set out so easily for everyone that you can't even mess it up if you wanted to. So that's what I need everyone to do. Dan. Oh, yeah, but Crexby, why are you doing that, bro? That's craziness. That seems wild. Is that just because people have said they want to take a break for this season, so rather than losing them because they've got good accounts, you just take it over for them for the month? Is that the idea, or the season? There you go. Don't make silly little comments, please. Bye, Randy. Is Randy off? I'll see you later, dude. No worries, matey. I'll see you later, bud. Let's keep it going. We're going to go all the way to 120 because she is going to be whatever she's going to be. Let's go and transcend her. There she is. Beautiful. Vespera is now on the account. That's big stonks. Big stonks. I'm happy. We haven't had Vespera on this account ever, I don't think. So that's nice that we've got her finally. We can also get her core. We've already got her core sorted out. So she's going to be ready and waiting. Yeah, that's it, Crex. You can just join us and you won't have to run any account. So tedious. I can't believe there isn't like a Destiny button that you can just click and it just auto does it for you. I find it weird that you have to still do it manually. Right. Vespera. Done and dusted. Yeah, baby. So, where did we fall on this? I don't know if any of the big hitters are still here. You don't want to get bullied by Arctis. Arctis wouldn't bully you. Arctis, Pavel, I suppose, obviously, Crexby, if you wanna help out a different guild. Should I push Madeline up to Nirvana and then put Nova on her over Queen? I'm not regressing Queen at this point. She's staying where she is. That would obviously give me less DT mats to push Vespera higher up. Does that matter so much? And so therefore I'd keep Vespera at... Yeah, okay. I thought so. Because I'm sick and tired of regressing heroes. So Holmes Young is staying as he is. Queenie's staying as she is. So I'll push Madeline up one more and then I'll just push Vespera to wherever she can go to. And then switch over the Nova. Now, am I correct in saying the reason that we want to do that is because Madeline Frantic Gluttony is better than the Abyssal Corruption that Queen puts on. Because Queen will put on Abyssal Corruption, but she does that whenever. We're only doing big hits later on in the round, so therefore later on in the round it makes more sense for Madeline to be active. Is that why? Yeah, no, I can't get her to poly. I can't get her. I can only do one. So what I'm saying is, I can get Madeline to Nirvana. I could then get Vespera to whatever 4 is. That's embarrassing. There. Right? I think. But yeah, I feel like it just makes sense to push Madeline up, right? To Nirvana and then just worry about Vespera later. Like I'll push her as far as she can go, but she's gonna get stuck somewhere. Core. Is it why did I my brain miss? Okay, it's because I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah, so I can get her. I think I can get maybe even whatever this one is. I always get accused of the names. But I want to do that. I want to do that. Because then I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then we'll just push Vespera. However high we can push Vespera. And we don't have to start worrying about it. Let's see. I could always regress. If I needed to, right? I could regress Natalie, I suppose. But I just hate messing the account around. Like, constantly. I find it really tedious. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what, boys? So, get there. Oh. So we're at core. Yeah, and we'll just leave it at that. Let's change it around because I will forget. Oh, do you know, I probably haven't even done Aspens. I haven't even read these. Yeah, obviously we want that then. Oh, to be fair, that's rubbish anyway. So I don't even care about the Polystar. I don't care about the Polystar. Core is all she needs to be anyway. So we're not losing anything by her being core. Awesome sauce. Right. No, Pavel, but I'm leaving. No, I want to leave because I like Queen. It's for survivability as well. So what I was saying is I want to keep Queen, Star Alchemist Holmes Young, and say Madeline. I want to keep them at Nirvana. Obviously, when it gets to a point that I can upgrade my temple level, I'm going to have to strip heroes back and just try and figure it out. But I don't want to be in this situation where 3 times a month, like, I'm regressing heroes and building them back up and doing all this crazy shit because I just can't be bothered. I just don't want to do it. It's not fun for me. and I look at it like a chore. So therefore, I'd rather not do that. Let's take her. Let's transfer this to Maddie. Oh, because it's only level 1, we could just do it free anyway. Sweet. We don't care about you. This is only level 1. Don't laugh. I'm very new to Star Souls. I don't want any advice because advice tends to confuse me on Star Souls. We're cracking on, right? We're cracking on. Okay. And with DT, you don't have to regress the hero. You can just take the DT off. Don't say that to me. What are you talking about? Shut up. That's been there the whole time. And I've just realised it because you told me about it. I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that. So worth it for the soul symbols. What do you mean, donut? Hey, listen. I've never looked, to be fair. I've never looked. So I didn't know that was a thing. Why is everyone laughing? Fuck off, Vago. You haven't even got a Destiny hero. You're laughing at me. You'd be very careful. All the others can laugh, and that's fine. You can't laugh at me for that. I've got loads of soul symbols. Yeah, and I didn't realise. Hold on. I don't want to call the person out because it's not really their fault. They didn't realise earlier on that exchanging a hero didn't take off the infusions. And they've been playing a lot longer than I have. Hanchok, I don't know. Why are you asking me questions like that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I've got that. That is what you're talking about, right? I just have it. It's there. It's chilling. I don't even know if it is a lot. I don't understand. I'm not going to explain. I just don't listen. Start. Can you not use it? No, I'm going to embarrass myself now. I don't think I can use it. I don't even know where I'm supposed to click. I did know. I'd done it. No, I can't. What? I don't know. Can I not? I don't get it. Am I going to need it? Yeah, because I'm not level 25, am I? Yeah. So I can't use it now. But I will be able to use it. I presume. What's PD's best artifact? No, see, the thing is, I'm relatively new to having Star Souls. But where I'd obviously played for a while, I had so many chests like built up, the trail materials, so I just used them on that. What's PG's best artifact? It's going to be an energy artifact or something like that. So all the support heroes is going to be the same. You're not worried really about what they do. You're worried about how they're going to help your team and about speed order. So Elena, it just depends on the situation. Supports don't have necessarily best artifacts specifically for them, unless they're going to be a CC hero like Wukong or Betty, in which case it'd be like the Dragon Rui. Main damage dealers obviously depends on what they need, but supports, it's going to be, right, do they want energy feed, or do they want, are you talking about Star Expedition and they want scissors? Lucky Cat is absolutely shadow goated, but that's a different discussion. But yeah, but normally it's just going to be energy feed, basically. Take DT off Natalie or someone and get Vespera to Nirvana. Yes, sir. I am going to ask you why. Why are we doing that specifically? Why is it her Destiny skill is really good then? I didn't even look at her Destiny skill. Fuck. I can't. I can take Queenie down. Just burning through my soul symbols. I can take Queenie down. Is this the one that I'd... I don't... Now I know I can just take her Destiny Temple... I can just take her Destiny level down. I don't mind doing that. I could just take... No. So, do I take Queen down from Nirvana to build Vespera up, and then I can take her back to Polystar? Pavel, you sent me down this road. I cannot upgrade the I've just upgraded Temple. So I'm miles away. I'm miles away from being able to do it. I promise you that. So yeah, the Temple level at the moment is not even a discussion. So I am Temple level 13. For 14, I need 3, 6, 10 heroes at core and above, and I just can't do that. I maybe if I have a really productive month, maybe next month. But for now, no. Fine, then I'll listen to you then. It's because he's got the right. I don't care because it's only 1 star, right? It's only 1 star, so it's free to do that. I presume that's why I didn't want me to do that. Perfect. And then we can get Vesp. I can't believe I didn't know you could do that. That's so much quicker now. I can just leave them there. They're not in the team anyway, so they can just stay there. I can't DT PDE, unfortunately. So we've got the 5 heroes that we need and Olivia. Nice. I didn't even check. Let's see. Nope. Let's check. So it's a 6. Oh no, it's still a 6. I hate this so much. What's the difference over... Oh, cool. So it turns... No. Am I crazy? No. I feel like PD is just the natural next one to build up, right? I also don't need to build Holmes Young to Poly. I'm happy with him where he is. I'll leave this as they are. That's going to be obviously my main team there with Olivia, Heartwatcher, Ignis Day 1. We've got Holmes Young. We've got Maria because she can help on the islands. I'll probably build her up. Oh no, she's already E5. I'll probably build her up to E4. But I'm not gonna use him though. I suppose yeah, I could do. It doesn't change anything. Nope. Why'd I put... But she's already... Well, I'm confused with what you're saying. Oh, okay. We'll just activate it. Why are we just activating it? Is that just to get her transition skill? I suppose we could always take him as far up as possible because he's going to be the one that gets taken back up to Nirvana after SE anyway. Because at that point, obviously, for Vespera, we can just drop. Right. Did you say Core or Polystar? Oh, that's fine. Panda, I'll see you later, though, to be fair. I'm going anyway in a sec. I can get further than I thought I could because he can go up. Yeah, I feel like I'll have to do some after SE. I'll do some calculations and I'll figure out where we're at with it level wise. and I'll see if I'll see how far I can go. I can't do a temple level now, but I'm close to it. But at least Olivia's in a home. She's got her skin. Everyone's skin. Is it Krampus I'm supposed to use? Yes, sir. I will do. Is there anything specific I need to do for them? That's all correct, isn't it? Oh. So Maddie's done. Obviously, I do need to change it around a little bit, but like the enable skills probably. It's nice that we've got 2 energy pivots. In fact, we've got 3 because of Vespera. Yeah. Queen is done. She's got like the same. Oh, that's just not really useful to us. She's got the same bloody things as Maddie, isn't she? Basically. Is there any real play with these? Or is it pretty standard? Like, as I'm looking at these, it seems to be pretty obvious what we're going to do. Oh, shit. Speaking of which, yeah, that is right. Perfect. Well, look, guys and girls. Yeah, I think it is common sense. Yeah, a lot of them are. We are done. We are officially done. Star Expedition kicks off tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. It's a welcome distraction. It'll be fun. We've got our first Ace Championships. Again, I'm looking forward to taking part in my first Ace Championships. Get myself an Ace skin, maybe, if we get enough tickets. But it's been fun. It's been good. I hope you've all had a good one. I will catch you all up this week. And worst case, obviously, we'll see yourselves Friday. Let's just hope that the second part of Anniversary is as good as the first half, I suppose. Not so much for our free-to-play brethren. It's been a bit sucky. But no, it's been good tonight. Thank you so much if you let me on your account. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I forgot what I was about to say. There was something else I was going to say. Ignore that. I'll catch up with the guild guys tomorrow. Stay safe. VH out.